Okay, this one's going to be very, very exciting, I know. Here's the... Jason Isaacs.
What the hell was that mime? Either it's swimming, in which case it's Jaws, or it's someone crawling across the desert for water bigger than that. It's a planet. It's the birth of life itself.
Bigger than a shark.
Bigger than a shark. It's a whale. Bigger than a whale.
Bigger than a whale.
King Kong.
Ooh, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is
I
right.
was about to say.
What were you going to say, Jason?
Jurassic
Park is right. Obviously bigger than a whale. I mean, obviously, what else could it be?
Sorry, I know this is not a great radio moment, but this was the mime from Jurassic Park. Could be Michael Phelps in the Olympics.
Actor, you're sitting down. You're sitting down. Well, now act
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Large hands, but T-Rex had small hands, didn't they? And a big mouth.
That was a masterclass. Toby, anything to add there?
I don't do raptors.
Yeah. So, Jason, if I'd done this, you would have got it, would you?
I'm not quite sure. We'll never know.
We were. Okay, let's... oh, I'm in the mood for another one. Come on, boys. After a lot of prompting, it could well be the YMCA Village People being acted out in the audience. Jason has buzzed.
No, once again, the noise was drowning out the audience who were trying to help me. It looked like you're doing AT&T, but that's an American phone company.
Joanna has buzzed. You haven't got an answer, Joanna?
Oh. The AT.
That's the end of that round. And although Mark was keeping score, I can say that Jason's team has 5 points, Toby has 5, and the audience has 103. Now we come to a round called Speeches. These are speeches from classic films, easily recognised unless performed in a different accent to the one you'd expect. This is a captain's round. They will take it in turns to choose a card from a little pile that we have here with a speech on it, and they will recite this speech to their team, but in an accent chosen by the audience. Okay. So, Toby, it's your team to go first. Toby, do you want to come up and choose one of these speeches? And audience, could you suggest an accent for this speech to be delivered in?
James Earl Jones, who said that?
Truman Capote, I heard. This is kind of unfair to... Toby, are you prepared to do that, or shall we come up with something else like French?
Oh, God, that's a hard choice. I'm just trying to remember it. It's a It's a funny business, a woman's career. The things you drop on... Oh, dear. You drop on your way up the ladder so you can move faster. You forget you'll need them again when you get back to being a woman. That's one career all females have in common, whether we like it or not, being a woman. So now we're going into the Carol Channing or something. Sooner or later, we've got to work at it. No matter how many other careers we've had or wanted. And in the last analysis, nothing's any good unless you can look up just before dinner or turn around in bed. And then there he is. What's this mean? Without that, you're not a woman. You're something with a French provincial office or a book full of clippings. Thank you.
Very good. The buzzer came from Boyd, but we'll give it to Toby's team first of all to come up with to have a go at that.
I think it's Betty Davis saying something, but...
It is Betty Davis saying
yeah,
something.
but I don't know which film it's from.
The Goonies, in that case, probably.
All About Eve.
Yeah.
All About Eve is right. Margot Channing, played by Betty Davis, is right for the point.
No more.
Okay, Jason, choose a classic.
No, there's no small ones. All the same size.
Okay, we need an accent, please, for Jason to do this in.
Aboriginal.
Danny Dyer.
Do it as Danny Dyer.
No, don't do it. Go on. Russell Crowe was the first accent.
Oh, blimey. Where's that?
That means you can choose any accent.
Haircut, man. All hairdressers are in the employment of the government. Yes. They were aerial. They pick up signals from the cosmos and transmit them directly into the brain. This is the reason bald-headed men are uptight. Oh, you're getting dizzy. Or you're hanging onto a rising balloon. Presented with a difficult decision: let go before it's too late, or hang on and keep getting higher. Posing the question: how long can you keep a grip on the rope? They're selling hippie wigs and Woolworths, man. The greatest decade in the history of mankind is over, and as presuming Ed here has so consistently pointed out, we failed to paint it black.
Jason Isaac. Okay, so now it's down to your team to name that film.
We have no idea at all. Can you do a bit more?
Yeah, I'll do it a bit closer to the original. Hold on. I don't advise a haircut, man. All hairdressers are in the employment of the government. Hairs are aerials. They pick up signals from the cosmos. They transmit them directly into the brain.
Okay, Mark and Boyd.
With nail.
Yes.
With nail and I is the right answer, of course.
And
God, I hope Russell's in the whole Christmas spirit of it all.
for those of you who want to know what that would have sounded like if it was acted by Danny Dyer,
Which brings us to our fight. We've got one more round coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It's all very finely poised. Who is going to walk away with a round of drinks? We should say, by the way, that the losing team has to sing a Christmas song chosen by the winning team, and everyone else is going to join in. And Mark buys a round for the winning team, which is, if it's the audience, that's going to be expensive.
would you like to know how the scores are looking at the moment, Simon?
Yes, remind us.
Since in my Anthea Redfern role, that's pretty much all I've had to do.
Well, go on then, tell us.
The scores, as read by Danny Dyer. Oh! Jason's team got 17, but Tommy's team got 18, but the audience is ahead with 23.
Whatever that was. So we finish with the inevitable taglines round. We're going to give you a tagline. You have to name the film. It's fingers on buzzers, teams. First of all, so tagline, you buzz if you know the film. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies.
Social network.
Correct. Well done, Mark.
He didn't buzz, though.
It's not working. It's not working.
Try again. Mark Lawson.
Social network.
Social network is right.
It will come out in the editing. Yeah, I need to look at it because I can't see it otherwise.
Queenie hissy fit.
Can I tell you why we all like this show and the podcast? It's not really the film reviewing, although it's very good. It's because we work out a lot of our relationship issues watching it. So my wife and I pore over how you handle your dysfunction, and it's been very useful, so thanks very much.
How are you getting on with your wife at the moment?
Very good, thanks. Well, until she hears this, obviously.
Okay, moving swiftly on. Taglines. This film is about madness and sanity, fantasy and reality, death and life, and here's the giveaway, vice and versa.
It's a rubbish tagline.
Vice and versa.
Yeah, okay.
Is it a prostitute?
Miami Vice.
No.
Shutter Island?
No. Not from this year, from something like 1969. What? Oh. Yes, well done. One to the audience. Performance, it is
Because
indeed.
everyone knows that. That's right. Or actually one person knows it. Next tagline. Your buzzers are working now. There is no plan B. Toby.
Ooh, is it the 18?
It is the 18.
The 18,
yes.
well done.
A straightforward answer. Excellent. Where it says Mark.
Yes, I know. 1968. It's a man's world, but not for long.
Made in Dagenham.
Mark Lawson.
Mark Lawson.
Absolutely right with the points. Made in Dagenham is right. Next tagline. The end begins. Ooh, Jason Isaacs.
That was completely involuntary twitch of my thumb. I could not, if I named names till I died.
Can I stop?
Oh, yes. No, wrong. Harry Potter Part 7 Alpha A1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
That you're in.
Yeah.
With the posters all over everywhere.
But it looks
that
embarrassing.
says the end begins.
If you're in the film and you slow down to look at the poster, it looks very tacky, so I don't do it.
Can men and women be friends, or does sex always get in the way?
When Harry met
Toby.
Sally.
Sex and the City 2.
Well, Toby's answer is the one we have to take because he pressed his buzzer. But I heard Joanna also say,
When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally is correct.
which is the right answer.
Well done.
So extra bonus points there. Titans will clash. And that's Boyd.
Clash of the Titans.
Yes, Clash of the Titans. As we've commented many times, a slightly misleading tagline because they do not clash and there are no Titans.
From this year, the breakout comedy of the summer. The clue's in the word breakout.
Ask the audience if you're stuck, teams.
What are they breaking that from?
Yes, well done, audience. It is indeed Toy Story 3.
Okay. Your mind is the scene of the crime.
Yes.
Jason Isaacs buzzes.
Well, I was going to say Inception.
It is,
And so that's what I'll say.
yeah.
Inception.
Is correct.
Life is one long, insane trip. Some people just have better directions.
Jason.
I'm just lightly stroking it. I'm barely
stroking it.
Is
Toby.
that due date?
Is it the... Is it the Howard Marks movie, that movie?
No, although that's a good guess.
Is it
Nice.
Fear and Loathing on the road to
In
Las
Vegas.
Vegas?
No, it isn't. Again, another good guess. Not from this year. Life is one long, insane trip. Some people just have better directions. Here's a musical clue. It's a very, very mad world. Oh,
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko
Donnie
is
Darko,
right.
well done.
Next tagline. It's nothing personal. Toby.
Terminator.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day is right. Yes, Mark there.
Nothing on earth could come between them. Oh. Nothing on earth could come between them.
Is it Clash of the Titanic?
It is indeed Clash of the Titanic. My favourite line in Clash
Now,
of the
that was a good mime, you see.
It was very
I
good.
got both Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio and an iceberg. Thank
My
you, sir.
favourite line in Clash of the Titanic is that bit where she goes, "I'll never let go," and then she does.
If he's crazy, what does that make you? If he's crazy, what does that make you? No?
Or
Joanna.
Is it analyse this or analyse that?
No, it's the right
No.
kind of area.
Nice.
But not funny.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
yes, well done.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is right.
Don't give away. This is genuine. Don't give away the ending. It's the only one we have.
It's not Full Monty, then.
Not Full Monty. Don't give away the ending. It's the only one we have. A film which celebrated its 50th anniversary this year.
Psycho.
Yes, what? The audience get 5 points. Toby gets 5 points. Well done, even though you didn't buzz.
Okay, fine.
The Ultimate Trip. Boyd Hilton.
2001 A Space
Well
Odyssey.
done.
Very good.
2001.
That last minute cramming Boyd, I knew it would come in there somewhere.
And finally, Jaws will drop.
Joanna.
Jaws 2 or 3 or 4?
No, Jaws 2 was This Time It's Personal. Or was that... No, Jaws 2 was In All the Ocean, How Could There Only Be One? Jaws 3, The Revenge, was This Time It's Personal. Or was that Jaws 4?
Very good.
One of them was personal at one point.
Which one had Michael Caine in it?
That's Jaws 4, The Revenge. And the plot was that Ellen Brody, she says, "Oh, a shark is out to get my whole family. They're all chasing me because it's personal. I know, let's go to a small island in the Caribbean and go swimming."
It's nothing to do with any of the
Michael Caine
Jaws
brought
films.
up, when actors sit around and talk about taking some job they don't want to do and it's rubbish money, everyone always goes, "Well, Michael Caine." Just throw his name out all the time.
Does anyone know what the film is?
Jaws will drop? Was it Jackass? No, it wasn't Jackass. It was Finding Nemo.